Hey guys, welcome to Wind Waker Randomizer, the third one playing as Ganondorf. Last time we entered the Forbidden Woods. So that's what this episode is gonna all be about. We have the boomerang already though, so that's nice. We can bypass a lot of the early intended puzzles. Grab some green shoes, cause why not? Not that we have to complete the medicine shop back at Windfall Island. But I like to pick them up. The Big Key. How many Zelda games is it referred to as the Big Key? Link to the Past, this one, and that's all I've got. I think in Twilight Princess it varies. The late game dungeons have a different name for the key. But whatever. The Forbidden Woods. This place has a lot of treasure chests, actually, I think. Although some of them are small keys and whatever. Every time I see this place now... Wait a minute. Before that, there's something in that tree. Is that the complicated tree, or is that later in the dungeon? I think I just gotta jump down there. Oops. Oh yeah, boomerang. Even though we have the boss key, or the big key, whatever it's called, we gotta make sure we get every treasure chest we possibly can in here. Come on. Bombs, here it comes, get ready. Crud. It's like everybody's least favorite thing to see. But it is useful. If ever you do need the compass and you don't have it, you notice it. Oh yes, a fairy. I could use that after that poor combat showing in Hyrule. Get down here. Ah, whatever. But the patience is lost. I will carry my bottle. The boomerang on Z does not feel right, but I don't know what else to do with it. Because the Deku Leaf has to be on X, otherwise the world is wrong. And same with the hook on Y. How do you like your buttons pushed? I don't know. Something. Gotta stop saying loud things. We must be quiet. Every now and then I have a video where I'm just overly excited and happy, and then it ends up being louder, and that's terrible. Gotta be quiet. Like that one Ocarina of Time seed with the blue tunic. And right out of the gate I start blaring a very bad rendition of that Blue Moon song from the 50s or something. That was terrible. The only bad thing about a quiet video is if an ad is triggered, the ad could be louder than the video, and then that's jarring. I'm curious how many people have noticed that, because I feel like a lot of my videos are quieter. Oh well. I try to normalize the crap, but then when I go look at other videos or something, my stuff always seems quieter than the standard volume that everybody else has. I don't understand. But let's not talk about editing crap. Nobody cares. That's right. Nobody needs nuts. Treasure chart 34. Okay. What island is that? I didn't randomize that this time. That's been a feature for a while, and I think in the previous two seeds I did, but this time, whatever chart 34 is in the vanilla game, it's the same location. But I don't know who memorizes the numbers in the islands. That's crazy. Yeah. Top off on some magic. I'll just pop in here again. That magic bar is still bugging me. Hopefully we find extended magic so it fixes itself. That's a result of that gecko code that you need for the widescreen of this game, using the Dolphin emulator. It's just a UI glitch. Because if you just do Force 16.9, everything looks fat, and if you do the built-in widescreen hack that comes with Dolphin, it messes up other stuff in this game, so you need the code. But, yep. There might be even another step that fixes everything, but I don't mind. Those guys and their squeak noise when they die. It makes you feel sorry for them. Ganondorf doesn't feel sorry for anything. That's not true. In this game, he shows more personality. Oh yeah, feel the boomerang. Every time I play this game, I forget that the boomerang is amazing. And then I remember. And I have a field day with it. This, I think, just leads to a nut. But on the off chance, let's go over there. What can it waste but time? Now, we already talked about that, how wasting time seems minimal, but sometimes it's everything. Wait a minute, there is something. It's a good thing. There's... Yeah, this is just the nut. But... the chest... Oh, the tree bumped me. Stop it, tree. Chart 17. Nice, that's 2 locations. That's the next best thing, aside from just finding things. So I will accept that. That's why I do in these dungeons in this game. And a randomizer especially. Or only, really. Is good. That was a very convoluted sentence. Don't care. But yeah, dungeons open up the possibility of more locations to check. Because you usually find something. Oh yes, this room definitely always reminds me of talking about Sylvester Stallone. Did I say that already? That this place always reminds me of that because I did it in like every Wind Waker series I've done so far. There's also that warp pot trick you can do in this room. Right here, there's a way to get the gust from the leaf just perfect so it rides up and clears the leaves without having to go up there. I remember first seeing that on a Cosmo speedrun. Remember that way back in the day? It seems like so long ago. I don't remember how it works exactly. Just go in here. That was like 2011 or something when all that was going on. AGDQ was sure way different. Alright, well we got all the junk necessities. So now, the remaining chests should definitely be things that we may need. What are these guys called that latch onto you very annoyingly? Oh yeah, the maze. There's a trick with this room too. I can't remember if it's HD only. But if you roll in just the right spot, you can go straight to the end. But it's been forever since I used to know about that. A lot of this place too always reminds me of Flagra from Metroid Prime. You know, the first plant boss? That noise Ganon made sounded like he was throwing up. There we go. Aw, crap. I forgot about the bomb thing, okay. I don't know, Zelda dungeons that we've seen already, it's the perfect time to talk about something more interesting. Drawing a blank again, it's that George McFly syndrome. What? Ganon's learning again. The George McFly syndrome is, nothing's coming to my mind. That whole thing. Another pair. Well, that's 3 at least. Also, it's getting to be 10 minutes. I gotta break the video and restart it so I can transfer the files, because I still haven't fixed that yet. Did that work? What do we get? Crap. I don't know, there's a fine line, though, between being quiet and being boring. You may have felt it already. Let's see, Metroid Prime I was talking about. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I think of the games, that one has the best title screen music, even though the first game is amazing, too. Don't really remember too much about the third, because I never played it, really. Except for, like, a little brief 5-minute thing. But I mention it because I really don't know how this trick works. But in terms of Metroid Prime, I did the action replay series of Metroid Prime 1, but not everybody likes that kind of thing. Oh, I see, we gotta... The lack of a small key is a problem. But we just gotta go further. Oh, the screen's wigging out. That's probably because of the Force 16:9 ratio. Jeez. Every now and then Ganon reminds you that he's here. And absolutely terrified of the things that Toon Link can do. But yeah, my thought process is maybe one day I could replay Prime 1 without any kind of cheats that I thought would be interesting, but... I don't know. And then move on to Prime 2 and actually beat it for the first time ever, because I definitely don't remember anything about the game, but I do know I played about 30% worth. This is the room of this dungeon, by the way, that I always think of. Whenever I remember that this dungeon exists, this is the very first room that comes to mind. I don't know why, maybe because it's this stupid raft thing. Prime 3, I could try to borrow that from my dad and maybe one day cover that too. So it is possible to cover the Prime series, and it would be nice to do that before 4 eventually comes out, if ever. Well, I don't know, just pondering ideas for the future. If there is a future, I don't know. This is the complicated tree I was thinking of earlier. Drop a bomb. They give you a bomb though, because you don't have bombs normally coming in here anyway. Also, isn't this the Tingle Chest room? It might be doable even though I don't have my own bombs. I'm curious about dislikes on videos. That's all. No further comment. No, I don't know. Let's elaborate. Why am I curious? Because it's just weird. Like, it's easy if you see a video only has one dislike. It's easy to instantly be like, oh, it's probably a computer that disliked it, or some troll or something, you know? Or maybe somebody who genuinely does. But it's very easy to see that one. Crap. Did that work? Did that fully work? Yes. Okay. But yeah, with gaming stuff like this, I really wonder, is it the people who dislike videos like this, for example, because they're used to the people who are loud and try to be funny all the time? And because it's not like that? What? Wait, I'm very curious about this. That's neat. Is that Urbosa's shield, or is that just another really good Gerudo one? I can't remember what Urbosa, like the biggest one that you get. That is the legendary item, right? When you beat the camel, you get that and the sword? That's neat, though. I definitely really liked that they did that for his model. And I'm very curious what the Master Sword looks like. I'm trying to remember some of the other Gerudo weapons that are swords. Because this one's the scimitar, I think. It has a damage worth of 15. Get back over there. Tingle's chest is definitely in that corner, and I think I can trigger it. Let's top off on the magic. I don't know, I guess in an ideal world, right, if somebody dislikes a video, they would also leave a comment that detailed explains why, and isn't just like, you suck, or something like that, you know? Nah, come on. Do I have to jump down there with it, or maybe I wasn't in the right position? That was too far away. I wasn't fully at the edge because I got scared. Crap! Oh, I didn't know he was gonna drop it. Dang it. It's right here, too. Ah, well, we're gonna have to bypass it. I hope that's not something amazing. I don't think that's another separate checkbox, and I don't think I checked it. So we're probably alright. Now. Very close to the end. We're coming up on the boss room, right? But there's that small key door. I have the small key now. That's alright, we'll use the warp pot to go back. Whoops. This thing, I remember the Deku Leaf trick, how you can fly all the way to the end, but you gotta be real precise with it or something. Whatever. I don't care. It feels good. That's right, a leaf just killed you. How's it taste? Did anybody ever chew on leaves as a kid? Just out of curiosity? I did. I had a red maple leaf tree in my backyard, and I would munch on those things all the time. Nah. I think I tried every leaf on every tree in my backyard, and that's why I'm stupid. No. But that is a true statement. I'm pretty sure I taste tested every unique tree in my backyard as a kid. Because why wouldn't you? You need to know these things. But that red maple tree, I used to love climbing that thing. And it had one branch that was perfect for doing pull-ups. Now, which one do you hit first? I forget this puzzle. No, that's not right. Or maybe it is. I saw the green thing jutting out and I thought I was gonna whack against it. This place, you gotta talk quiet in here. I'm trying to think of the word that best suits this kind of atmosphere. I can think of what I want to say, but I can't say it. I don't... Like, it's there, but it's not. Come on, brain. Hey! Wait a minute. Is that the bow, then? No, it's not. Crap, that's only Ocarina of Majora, I think, that do that. Man, I got excited. These skull necklaces, it's for Maggie's father. But that spoils trading, and I don't know. I always collect the spoils in this game, so I don't know why I don't check that box. I don't think in any seed that I've required that to be something. Because let's think about, what do you trade that's a spoil? The necklaces to Maggie's father, the gold feathers, which I think are probably the hardest ones to collect, they go to the dude in Dragon Roost. The joy pendants you need to do regardless. And the chew jellies are optional, unless they consider that as part of spoils trading. Like buying a blue potion once it's complete. That would be something, because the blue ones are definitely the hardest to collect. Wait, I do need to grab this thing. I knew there was more to this than that. This song sounds like drumming on bones every now and then. I don't know what instrument that is, but Animal Crossing uses it too. On the GameCube around midnight, I think. Maybe it's 1 a.m. Or 3 a.m. or something. It's one of those hours. I like that sound effect though, whatever it is. Instruments please me. Tom Waits, drums on dumpsters, what? Crap. There it is, okay. That's right, and it dumps us out by the end we could. But isn't this also the room that I need to use this key for? I don't know how to get back up there. Well, whatever, there's the warp pod at the end. We already said that's what our strategy would be. Oh yes, there's a chest in here that has a joy pendant normally. Man. That's right. Don't do it, don't do it. No! I hate when they poop out those guys. I forget the best way to attack them. Ice arrows, I know, but before ice arrows. Another one of those. We've been finding a lot of them recently. This is a cool boss room. Just the lighting. There's the bones, you hear them? I must know what that instrument is. Get in the pot, Ganon. It'll make you smell good. There's that crazy transition again. That's the next thing in gaming. Olfactory technology or something. I don't even know how that would work. The controller just blasts you with perfume. That would be terrible. Everybody has a headache and dies. It's worse than the Virtual Boy. Alright, here's the door. Open the door. As he says in Skyfall. I was saying that in some other video. Was it Metroid Zero Mission? And I remember I tangented again. Yes, that was a word. But I was gonna say how that was even delayed because of the coronavirus crap going on. But that's all monetary. They're like, oh yes, if we show it now, nobody's gonna go see it. I mean, it makes sense. It's the business that you're in. You make the right moves. Stick and move, Mac. Still never played Punch-Out! It's because I'm not practiced. There was one time I was pretty decent at the game, but that was years ago. I used to play it in Animal Crossing because of the action replay code that gives you the ROM. I'm talking loud again. What happens? This room has something more than meets the ear. What's that? That's a Pink Panther quote. The original Pink Panthers with Peter Sellers. The funny ones. Really funny ones. If you like old stuff. Ah, yes, this mini boss. I always liked this fight, probably because it's the first time you hear this awesome music. Or one of the first times. The thwap noise of the boomerang cracks me up. Come on, get over there, Ganon! You have to learn to control this bug. Oh, I'm trying to think, how would a Ganondorf game work? What would be the concept? But see, that's what bugs me. You can hear him hopping. But what bugs me is that, and also, we don't know what Ganondorf does. He's supposed to be all-powerful, but for all we know, he just spends his day sitting in a chair, because all his hard work is done by the time you wake up and have to address it. Kinda true to life, isn't it? In the shadows, they make dealings. And then before you know it, it's all underway. Yeah, that's right, we gotta hook this thing up here. I like climbing on the grappling rope. It's one of those small things that's really satisfying. Uh-oh. Don't even think about it, pal. Yeah. Again, I love this item. Why has it not returned? What are these things, too? I always thought they were tongues. Like if a tree could have a tongue, this is what it would be. What's up with the U in the word tongue? Tongue. A telescope, Errol. It doesn't feel like Wind Waker without her. She opens up the game, for crying out loud. With her hoy noise that she does. This is the room that I thought I was dumping out before, yes. One last chest. And it's going to be bombs. That brap is really starting to get on my nerves. Nope, it's another mini munchkin jelly heart. Wouldn't it be interesting if real people had a heart meter? You could see how much more health they get. Oh, why? It's a random thing. I still want to sleep in a test tube, though. Something like the Tyrant from Resident Evil, just hooked up to all these machines that just rid you of all your impurities while you sleep, so you wake up refreshed and the best of every possible thing that you could be every day. Why doesn't that exist? Just get outfitted with something that can make you breathe underwater and be submerged in some kind of, I don't know, I don't even know how it would work. Rewrite your DNA and be perfect. That's my desire. I like this boss a lot. Yeah, that was beautiful. Crap, the spin attack's not working. It's fun to one-cycle that dude. Ah, well. This guy's got a weird name. What is it? Calais Demos or something? It always makes me think of that other GameCube game, Baten Kaidos or whatever it is. Some games, I only know their names because of constantly seeing them in magazines, but I've never actually played them, and that's one of them. What's happening here? Okay, here we go. What? Well, that was sloppy. What is it? What is it? A chart! How many of those did we find? 3? There was 34, 17, and this one. I don't think there was another one. Maybe there was. Uh-oh, am I in the warp? No. It just kind of looks like it. Hey, Makar. 22! Well, we got the mirror shield, that's good. Don't have the command melody still, though. And we got at least 3 charts now to check. Take a look at where they are. But otherwise, I guess we're about done here. Hey, look, the Firefly for the Pictobox. I don't think that's pertinent in one of these things. The magic is still screwed up. Oh, well. Watch that be like the last item or something we find. Alright, 17. That's Ice Ring Isle. That's a thing. One of the triangles. Alright, well that'll be next time. Thanks for watching, take care.